Hey everybody, it's me, LisaT. Lighten up your life with Lisa, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. And first off, I just want to say a huge, enormous thank you to everyone that's liked and shared my video yesterday about my adoption, about seeking my birth mother. It's just a piece that's sat in the back of my mind for many, many years, and I just was inspired yesterday on a whim. It just all of a sudden came to me. That whole video was like happened within minutes. It was just, I was having my morning ritual stuff, and it was just like, it's time to like put this out there, just put it out there. So anyways, thank you for sharing it and for coming on that journey with me. I appreciate you all so much. I was like overwhelmed with gratitude and love and appreciation for the immediate action that so many people took. So thank you so much. Okay, language of letting go. Okay, trusting God. All right, we did that one. Yes, June 5th. Combating shame. Ooh, shame and guilt, those two words. Remember I was talking in a recent video, I said there's a book actually called The Shame That Binds Us. Shame can really put a filter on our thinking, on our behaviors, on our perceptions, and shame can stop us from speaking our truths and then getting the help we need and sharing our experience with others so that we can get clarity. Shame keeps us stuck and isolated in our own little heads and our own little words and our egos. And shame, I think, yeah, I'm saying this for the first time, I think this shame, I think, is directly related to the ego. And we're on a spiritual journey now, right? So getting in touch with our soul, with our hearts, with our true selves, with our higher selves. So abolishing shame. There is nothing you need to be ashamed about. Everyone has a story. And if you're talking to someone and they don't have something they're ashamed of, then they aren't being honest with themselves. We are humans and we've walked a human experience, and there's things that we've done that we're not proud of, but we should not be ashamed of them. They've all been part of our journey, and if we can look at it and shine the light on the shame, meaning speak it out of our mouths and share it with someone and shine a light inside, it's in darkness. When we speak about these things that we're ashamed about, we start to shine the light on them, and then we release the shame, and we can free ourselves. So combating shame. So let's hear what the book has to tell us about this. Shame can hold us back, hold us down, and keep us staring keep us staring at our feet, right? Holding our heads down in shame. Shame can hold us back, hold us down, and keep us staring at our feet. Watch out for shame. Many systems and people reek of shame. They are controlled by shame and may want us to play their game with them. They may be hoping to hook us and control us through shame. So watch out for others' shame, it's telling us. We don't have to fall into their shame. Instead, we'll take the good feelings, self-acceptance, love, and nurturing. Compulsive behaviors, sexually addictive behaviors, overeating, chemical abuse, and addictive gambling are shame-based behaviors. So if you are participating in any kind of compulsive behavior, maybe you're trying to lose weight and there's cake there and you're like, oh, I shouldn't eat that, and you just like eat it, you just like can't help it, you compulsively are like, and it's in your mouth, and then you're like, fuck, I ate the cake. If you're participating in that kind of behavior, there is some shame that you have not shone light on yet. Sexually addictive behaviors, if you're relationship dependent, you can't stand being alone, so you just get with anybody, and ignore red flags and stay in bad relationships, then there's some shame that is driving you. If you use any chemical abuse of any kind, so smoking, coffee even, alcohol, anything like that, painkillers even, there's some shame behind that. This was taught. Any addictive gambling, spending, your financial habits, if you like compulsively spend money, shame is probably driving you. If we are participating in them, we will feel ashamed. It's inevitable. Even if no one else knows you're ashamed, you're going to feel ashamed with yourself. We need to watch out for addictive and other compulsive behaviors because those will immerse us in shame. Those things will immerse us in shame. Our past and the brainwashing we may have had that imposed original shame upon us may try to push shame on us. The past And the brainwashing that we've imposed original shame, the past, and where that original shame was brainwashed us, will put shame on us, and may try to push shame on us. So that old thinking is going to try to push yourself now into shame. It'll try to push the shame on you. So we got to look at the past and heal. This is what, feel it, deal with it, heal it, right? So so our past and the brainwashing we may have had imposed original shame upon us may try to put shame on us today. This can happen when we're all alone, walking through the grocery store, or just quietly going about living our life. Don't think, don't feel, don't grow or change, don't be alive, don't live life, be ashamed. That's what the shame will say. Don't think, don't feel, don't grow and change. Everything I just said, feel it, deal with it, heal it, right? The opposite. We got to do the opposite. Feel it. Feel it. Like, notice when you're feeling that shame and go, oh my gosh, I'm feeling shame. And like, if I was you in the moment, I'm like out at the grocery store with a friend or having dinner with a friend, and all of a sudden I like feel the shame, or talking on the phone, and all of a sudden I feel the shame. I've said this to my friends, like even my best friend recently on the phone, like I'm like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed right now. I just shared that with you. And so immediately I call it what it is, and let that shame come to light or your past and love. So be done with shame. Attack shame. Go to war with it. No, on Tuesday or Wednesday I'm having this. Oh, we're back. Okay. Just the other day I was it was like Tuesday, I was like feeling like all this self-hate thoughts were coming up, and these self-defeating thoughts, and that night I wrote in my journal in a very different way, and I was like, I'm so done with this, and I ranted in my journal. I never do that. And the next morning it was lifted because I finally felt it and done with it, and it was like this whole piece opened up, and so I attacked it. So I was like, no more. And I was like, I remember in my head, like, liar. If I heard that thought, like, you're no good, Lisa. Oh, you're whatever, blah, blah, blah. Liar. Nope, not today, shame. Not today. and something's majorly shifted. So go to war with it. Learn to recognize it and avoid it like the plague. Here's your prayer for today. Hi, Sue. Okay, prayer for today. Today, I will deliberately refuse to get caught up in the shame floating around in the world. If I cannot resist it, I'll feel it. So if you can't resist it, then just feel it and acknowledge it. I'm feeling shame. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. Acknowledge it so you can deal with it and heal it. Okay, again, here's your prayer. Today, I will deliberately refuse to get caught up in the shame floating around in the world. If I cannot resist it, I will feel it, accept it, and then be done with it as quickly as possible. God, help me know that it's okay to love myself, and help me to refuse to submit to shame. Not today, shame. If I get off course, help me learn to change shame into guilt, correct the behavior, and move forward with my life in immediate self-love. Yeah! Love yourself. It's okay. Everything that's happened up until this point is okay if you learn from it, grow from it, and feel it, deal with it, and heal it, brothers and sisters. Healing. The healing is occurring. Amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you.